It is July and the garden is getting fuller and more flowers start to bloom. We've had lovely sunny dry weather, but also a few heavy rain showers. We're still far from peak dahlia season, but a few of them are beginning to flower. I'm so excited to see the new ones bloom. I share my garden with lots of bees and other little creatures. This cedosia is an absolute magnet for the bees that love to feast on the nectar. Of course, there are also some all-time favorites, like the cosmos. Not only do the bees use the flowers to feed on, but also as a comfy bed. Early in the morning, when the garden is still in shade, I often find them sleeping in the cupcakes cosmos. I think it's utterly adorable. When I get really close and see all the little details and movements, I find them very fascinating and appreciate them even more. Bee numbers are in decline, so if you have a garden, please think of them and grow lots of bee-friendly plants. You will do them as well as yourself a huge favor. Let's start the tour on this side of the terrace, where the Agapanthus is in flower. Always find them very exotic looking. And the Agapanthus is almost flowering. Behind it you can see the hostas that are in flower. Further than that, not much has changed here. Still need to clip the box and yew, but it's still too sunny. I really need at least a week of overcast weather. Behind it you can see the hydrangea. That one is the strong Annabelle that has a little bit smaller flowers than the ones that I have at the back of the garden. And when we turn towards this side, you can see it is a little bit more sunny here. So the Agapanthus is a little bit further than on the other side, but still not in flower. We go to the path. With the lavender still in flower, and now I have these big, bold, dinner plate dahlia flowers. Look at the size of this one. It's really beautiful. This one is called Bull's Pride. And in between here, this one is huge. Really, really beautiful. And I have one on this side as well, but as you can see, it's just a small plant. It gets a lot more shade because of the yew hedge. And this side, it's absolutely baking hot here. And you can see that's what they prefer. There's a Sahara zinnia in between here. And on this side as well, there's a little snowflake dahlia. Really tiny flower. Still buzzing with bees here on the lavender. Such a great year for lavender with the drought. And then alongside the path there are some roses starting to flower again. So it has been 2 weeks that I've been without flowers, and now they're flowering again. And I must say, the foliage looks much better now as well. It's looking really healthy at the moment. I gave them some lava powder. Yeah, not sure what it's called in English. And I gave them as well some, you can see it somewhere here. Here. I gave them the lucerne pellets as well. So it does seem to do a good job. They do seem to like it. It's another flower bud. Almost opening up. Hydrangea Annabelle. And over here there's some zinnias. The white rose, the Winchester Cathedral, still has a few flowers. And then here I have a zinnia. This one is called Giant Lime. It's a Benry series, so it's quite tall. There's another one here. And then there's a Sahara zinnia as well. Yes, not much to see on this side. So we'll turn to the other side of the garden. Vegetable garden with a huge sunflower. Let's have a look there. Really beautiful color. That one is called Procot Plum. Now that we're here, let's have a quick look at the tomatoes. There's some beefsteak tomatoes in here, and there's a lot of cherry tomatoes over there. And then behind it there are some beans. Let's see. Over there. Some more over there, and then there's some other beans as well. Yeah. Welcome to the jungle here. Where can I find them? Here. There they are. A lot more beans. Really need to pick them. So that's the vegetable garden jungle. few flowers in this bed. This one is a zinnia, that one is called Oklahoma salmon. It's a little bit too bright to my preference. Before I'm going to show you the flower border, just having a quick look here at the veg. Those are the Brussels sprouts, they're growing nicely. And yeah, the beetroots are growing nicely as well. And I have to remove the lettuce because that one is done. Let me see if I can show you them. In between there's some beetroots. So on this side, the flower border, really like this one. Let's have a look. That one is a pompon dahlia, it's called Sweet Suzanne. Look how pretty it is. Absolutely adore this color. There's a really nice snapdragon here as well. Can't remember what this one is called, but I'll put it underneath when I'm editing this video. And then there's a lot of zinnias, the lilac, and the scabious are flowering again, second time. There's a really nice dahlia bud here, that should be cafe au lait. What else is here? The chamomile. There's still some phlox in flower as well, cherry caramel. Trying to get it in focus for you. There it is. And then there's creme brulee as well. You can see the difference. This is creme brulee. The Agapanthus are in flower. And I must say, they're a bit too tall for this border. So I think I will move them in autumn towards the borders at the back of the garden. So let's have a look there. From this side, the anemones are in flower now, as well as the cosmos. Really beautiful soft pink anemones. And the cosmos, those are cupcakes. But they're all different. It's just one package, but there are some stronger pink ones. There's some white ones as well. I really like this one. Look at that, the petals, double flower. And here's more softer pink one. And there's a lemonade, apricot lemonade cosmos. And yeah, the bees absolutely adore these cosmos. There's especially the cupcakes ones, because you can see their form of a nice cup, and that keeps them protected a little bit more, and they like to sleep in those beautiful flowers. There's a really beautiful dahlia here, and this one is called Peaches. Really like this one as well. Then there's a zinnia here, lilac. Agapanthus is in flower. These beautiful blue flowers. Oh, if I'm quick enough, you can see the little bee here. Look at that. Oh. Seedalcia is still in flower. It's almost finished flowering, but attracts still a lot of bees. Beautiful soft pink flowers. It flowers 2 weeks now, so yeah, quite a long time. Then over there are the hydrangeas. These are the normal Annabelles, not the strong ones. And you can see the flowers are a lot bigger, but that causes some problems as well. We've had quite some rain, and I don't know if I can show you. Oh yeah, I've staked it, but somehow with the weight of the flowers, some of the flowers broke. They were simply too heavy. And then they broke just above the stake. So they're not looking at their best at the moment. I need to restake them. There's a beautiful caffeola. Just opened up. Gorgeous flowers. Really love these ones as well. And there are still lots of dahlias that have to come in flower. Here in the pots, there's the little pom-pom dahlias. Not sure if this one is snowflake or boom boom white. I don't know if I can find a label. The label must be somewhere here, hidden. Check for you. Oh yeah. Yes, this one is snowflake as well. Really cute, tiny pom-poms. And then over here I have a lot more sun. So these Agapanthus are already flowering. This one is called Summer Love, the white variety. Then the Agapanthus are in flower here. They're growing quite tall. The bees absolutely adore them. I'm growing a lot of flowers that the bees love. There's a lily here still in flower, but the one is almost finished as well. And then over here I have another one of these gorgeous dahlias, the sweet Suzanne. And there's a zinnia here, bit of a peachy orangey one. I think this one is Cinderella Peach. And on the other side, in this little border, there was the same dahlia, sweet Suzanne as well. The Agapanthus is starting to flower. A white one called Power Whites. And then I have the Veronicas that are in flower. It's a soft pink tone. And another dahlia. And this one is also peaches. That will start to flower anytime soon now. It has been growing a little bit too tall to my taste. But yeah, that's just how it goes. I would have preferred the taller one at the back of the garden, where that beautiful peachy one is already in flower, but that one is not so tall. So yeah, if they could just swap place, that would be perfect. So the view from this side, the wooden bench, and I have another beautiful dahlia here. I really like this one. It's the first time that I'm growing this one as well. It's quite an unusual shape. Really beautiful. Peachy, orangey tone. Can't remember the name, but I will put it underneath in the description. But I think the colors work really well. That one with the sweet Suzanne. Really like it. Hope you can hear me well because the microphone is flopping all the time. Okay, let's have a quick look here. There's something I wanted to show you. And this is what I mean by when I'm cutting it too early, it gets sunburned. Just going to show you from here. So that's the yew hedge. And I clipped it when it was cloudy because, well, it was getting a little bit too narrow to go through here, especially when it's wet. So I thought, okay, I'm just going to cut the edges, but now you can see the damage, and that will stay on, and it looks awful. So yeah, that's the reason why I'm not clipping any of the yew hedges or the box at the moment, although it would have looked so much better when they're clipped. Now the garden looks a little bit messy. Once the hedges are done, it looks so much calmer and more tidy, but yeah, I'm not taking the risk because I'm looking at burnt hedges for a long time. Yeah, nothing has changed here. There's still some Brussels sprouts left that I need to plant in the vegetable garden. A few cosmos that I need to plant. And there are still 2 dahlias that I need to plant as well. Just need to find a spot for them. And then here I have the butternuts. I'm not sure. The plant is doing really nice now, but these butternuts, they're not growing. They're this size for a long time now. So I'm not sure if that will become a really good butternut, but maybe they will form some new ones now that the plant is looking more healthy. Yeah, here are some cherry tomatoes. Lots of little tomatoes on here. Absolutely packed with tomatoes. So you can see that it's doing quite well in a container. So if you don't have space for tomatoes, then yeah, I really recommend growing them in containers. So this is the little garden tour. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'm wishing you all a lovely Sunday, and I hope to see you again next time. hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you ever so much for watching. Please subscribe to this channel for more videos. Hope to see you next time.